ਕੰਜ਼ਰਵੇਟਿਵ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਦੇ ਆਲੋਚਕ ਜੌਨ ਬਰਾਸਰਡ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਪਾਰਲੀਮੈਂਟ ਹਿੱਲ ਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਪ੍ਰੈਸ ਕਾਨਫਰੰਸ ਕੀਤੀ ਗਈ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਦੀ ਪਬਲਿਕ ਹੈਲਥ ਏਜੰਸੀ ਦੀ ਯਾਤਰਾ ਨੂੰ ਸਮਝਣ ਲਈ ਲੱਖਾਂ ਮੋਬਾਈਲ ਡਿਵਾਈਸਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਡਾਟਾ ਇਕੱਠਾ ਕਰਨ ਦੇ ਫੈਸਲੇ ਤੇ ਚਰਚਾ ਕੀਤੀ ਗਈ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਇਸ ਮਾਮਲੇ 'ਚ ਜਾਂਚ ਦੀ ਮੰਗ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਹੁਣ ਜਦੋਂ 31 ਜਨਵਰੀ ਤੱਕ ਹਾਊਸ ਆਫ ਕਾਮਨਸ ਦੀ ਕਾਰਵਾਈ ਮੁੜ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਵੇਗੀ ਤਾਂ ਅਜਿਹੇ 'ਚ ਇਸ ਮਾਮਲੇ ਦੀ ਜਾਂਚ ਲਈ ਨੈਤਿਕਤਾ ਕਮੇਟੀ ਨੂੰ ਐਮਰਜੈਂਸੀ ਮੀਟਿੰਗ ਬੁਲਾਉਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ।
Firm media reports just before Christmas that it had secretly accessed location data for 33 million mobile devices to monitor the movement of Canadians during COVID-19. That number represents roughly 87% of the population who were spied on without any knowledge that the government was accessing their data. Public Health Agency of Canada officials were forced to admit this had occurred after a request for proposal was published with a call for interest in continuing a program of collecting data for up to 5 more years. There are a few points I want to make on this. First, no one knew that PHAC was collecting their data and for what purpose. So, why was it done in secret? Who authorized it? And who was this shared with? Second, the request for proposal to continue this program appeared on December 17th, 2021, the day after Parliament adjourned for the holidays, and is set to expire January 21st, 2022, 10 days before Parliament is set to return, conveniently leaving no time during this period for questions to be asked by parliamentarians before it is too late. Third, what measures are being put in place to protect de-identified information from being re-identified? It should not be lost on anyone that PHAC's request for proposal is being undertaken without any indication that this was about to occur, with no ability for parliamentary scrutiny to determine what this information has been used for, what outcomes the agency and by extension the government is hoping to achieve to mitigate the damage being done by COVID in our communities, and what protections are in place to ensure that the privacy of Canadians has been and will be protected under this program. As David Lyon, author of Pandemic Surveillance and former director of Surveillance Studies Center at Queen's University, noted, as have privacy experts and advocates, the pandemic has created opportunities for massive surveillance surge on many levels, not only for public health, but also for monitoring those working, shopping, and learning from home. Lyon also stated that there's evidence coming in from many sources, from countries around the world, that what was seen as a huge surveillance surge post 9/11 is now completely upstaged by pandemic surveillance. Last week, I wrote the Canada's Privacy Commission to investigate the reports that have surfaced and the request for proposal. I asked that an investigation be launched into the fact that PHAC tracked and collected mobile data of Canadians without their knowledge and their plans to continue this practice for up to the next 5 years. It's uncertain to me and many others whether the Privacy Commission was even aware that this was occurring, because in a report in the National Post, the Office of the Privacy Commissioner said, and I quote, "It is following up with PHAC to obtain more information about the proposed initiative." This gives us every indication that the OPC was not even aware of what PHAC and the government were doing and what they planned to do. This causes us great concern, as it should every Canadian.